What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. McDonald's is the biggest fast food franchise on the planet, with over 36,000 restaurants and serving 68 million customers every day. But every company has secrets, and in this video, we'll be looking at 10 shocking facts about McDonald's. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also, make sure to comment down below letting us know which facts you already knew about. Let's aim for that golden like button, which is 1,000 likes, so make sure to drop a like down below to help us hit our goal. Let's get into it. Number 10. In 1948, McDonald's changed its entire business model and introduced the Speedy service system, based on principles of mass production. This allowed food from McDonald's to be incredibly cheap and served incredibly quickly. In the 40s, a hamburger would cost you 15 cents. French fries would cost 10, and a milkshake would only cost 20. Number 9. When most people think of McDonald's, the famous Golden Arches logo of the yellow M comes to mind. But while McDonald's was founded in 1940, it wasn't until 1968 that this logo appeared. The original McDonald's mascot was Speedy, as in the Speedy service system they perfected, and was a man with a hamburger head wearing a chef's hat. Speedy was replaced in 1962 by an unusual single-arch logo, the classic M shape still not appearing for another 6 years. Number 8. Compared to other food corporations, McDonald's has a very different business model. Along with sending its management to Hamburger University at their headquarters in Illinois, McDonald's also owns a great deal of property, owning the land the restaurants are built on rather than just the restaurants. This means that McDonald's actually collects rent. Though while there have been ideas about turning this land into a legitimate real estate venture, McDonald's maintains that they have no plans to do so for now. Number 7. The first McDonald's in the Soviet Union opened as part of an attempt by Mikhail Gorbachev, the leader at the time, to save the failing economy. The Soviet Union was the largest country in the world, covering 1/6 of the globe, and it didn't have a single McDonald's. Though this attempt to create a free market ultimately failed and the USSR dissolved in 1991, the launch of the first McDonald's restaurant in the Soviet sphere on January 30th, 1990, arguably remains the single biggest launch event in history, coming 50 years after the birth of McDonald's in America. Number 6. Each year between 1975 and 2015, McDonald's opened more restaurants than it closed. But in 2015, this changed, and for the first time, the number of McDonald's restaurants was reduced. The reason for this is unclear, but in order to overcome this, McDonald's has recently introduced all-day breakfasts. Before now, McDonald's had always claimed that they couldn't do all-day breakfasts because the breakfast menu items needed to be cooked at a higher temperature than normal items. Even now, this all-day breakfast is only a select few items from the breakfast menu itself. Number 5. Another point of political turmoil in the history of McDonald's comes from the 1980s. Rumors circulated that McDonald's were funding the terrorist activities of the IRA, or Irish Republican Army, a paramilitary organization who wanted to take Northern Ireland back from the United Kingdom and have a united Ireland again, through violent means. Eventually, the rumors were traced back to an interview on CNN where somebody said McDonald's were funding their employees' individual retirement accounts in a show of generosity, a completely different IRA. Number 4. In 1993, the term McDonaldization was coined by sociologist George Ritzer, referring to the globalization of McDonald's. McDonald's has always been linked with globalization, with The Economist using a Big Mac index to compare different currencies, going off of the prices of Big Macs in different countries. The world's cheapest Big Mac can be bought in India, while the world's most expensive Big Mac comes from Switzerland. Number 3. Thomas Friedman, an American journalist and Pulitzer Prize winner, came up with what's known as the Golden Arches theory of conflict resolution. Friedman said no two countries that both had McDonald's had fought a war against each other since each got its McDonald's, a capitalist peace theory. His point was that because of McDonaldization, these countries have stronger economic ties and will not go to war. However, after his book was published, NATO bombed Yugoslavia. During the very first NATO bombings, McDonald's restaurants in Belgrade were destroyed, disproving Friedman's theory almost immediately. Number 2. In 2004, Morgan Spurlock made the now infamous documentary Super Size Me, where he ate only McDonald's food for a month and chronicled its effects. The result was Spurlock became drastically ill and showed how unhealthy McDonald's food is. However, the film has been greatly refuted by many critics and McDonald's themselves, and in 2009, Tom Naughton made a similar documentary called Fathead, specifically to refute Spurlock's claims. After a month of eating only fast food but not overeating, consuming roughly 2,000 calories a day compared to Spurlock's 5,000, Naughton's overall cholesterol and weight were both lower than when he started, leaving him healthier by the end. Number 1. In the early 2000s, people were worried about fast food joints serving mutant laboratory meat to their customers. The roots of these claims against McDonald's can be traced back to a viral email in Brazil saying that McDonald's meat came from unknown, lab-grown animals, and that the meat could cause devastating illnesses like AIDS and Alzheimer's disease. The animals were described as a very unpleasant sight, and the email's author claims they have no limbs or horns, no bones, no eyes, no tail, and no fur, with a head the size of a baseball, and were fed through tubes attached to their stomachs. Though of course, no pictures were available. That was our list of 10 shocking facts about McDonald's. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video in the future. And hit the like button so we can hit our goal of 1,000 likes. Thanks for watching, guys!